up, you guys? So I decided to do this week's from my lovely chair. It's a little bit squeaky, so it's gonna squeak a lot. So I didn't get to post one last week because I was having technical problems. But this week's is gonna be really short because I'm packing to leave for Wichita, which means next week I'm going to be shooting from my actual room at my actual house and not my dorm. So it's gonna be a little different. So last week I didn't get to post, but my question was gonna be, did you have an imaginary friend when you were little? And if so, what was his or her name? And did you have like an imaginary place you like to play? So for me it was, me and my cousin, we used to play this play called Jaws Dream, which it was in the ocean and everything, but we were mermaids, but we couldn't remember and everything, but we avoided the water because in the water was Jaws, and if you were in the water you were gonna get eaten by Jaws. And we would play this outside, so we'd be climbing all over our swing set at my grandma's house, and it was something we did when we were little for fun, just out of boredom and everything. And I had an imaginary friend named Purple, but I don't know exactly how long she was my friend. All I really know is that her name was Purple, and we ended up leaving her at the grocery store, so that's never good. But I didn't get to put it up last week, so I decided to just go out and ask people here on campus, and I got some really interesting questions. Like this one guy, or really interesting answers rather. This one guy said he had an imaginary friend that was like total goth, like biker goth, like black studs, dog collar, spikes, everything, and his name was Slater. But they also had this imaginary place that they would like to play in that was like unicorns and cotton candy trees. So it's like, where do those two come together? I mean, I can see a biker chasing someone down and stabbing them with cotton candy stick. That sounds like everyday life. Like, oh, what's the problem, officer? This guy tried to kill me with cotton candy. Oh, sweet. No, that doesn't happen. I also had a girl, she said she didn't have an imaginary friend, but she did, like, have her own little version of Candyland, and she would get into, like, the candy stash and go out and just lay them all over the ground and follow it like it was her own little trailer and everything, which was really neat. But then she was like, one day I got into my grandmother's pills and everything, and I laid them out and the dog got some of them. So the dog was totally fine because they got it to the vet and everything, but still, I guess every fantasy has its downfalls. So yeah, I'm really sad that I didn't get that, because it would have been interesting to see some of you guys' answers. So, I haven't been doing much this week because the finals are getting closer, so there's not a lot of free time. I've been doing like mad work all the way, because I work for the newspaper as well, so I'm just like juggling my article and my cartoons and my psychology test and just everything at once, blah, and everything. So it's been pretty hectic. I haven't really had much time to do, but when I did have free time, I was doing origami, which I got into about a few years ago, and I learned recently how to make the shuriken, which is like the throwing stars, and these are kind of sharp, so yeah, they could probably hurt somebody. I don't know if I'd kill them, because it'd be like, what the hell? But yeah, this one's probably my favorite because it's pink and green, which are my two favorite colors. So yeah, those are what I had. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh, on top of that, hang on one second, I've also been drawing, and I drew this week, which is this, or I have this to show you this week. I can't say that I drew it all this week, but I don't know how well that goes. I don't know, I'll have it posted somewhere, but yeah, that's what I have. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this week, and like I said, this probably won't be a very long video since I'm in the process of packing. I probably got crap all behind me because I'm just frantic. I have drawers open and everything, which kind of annoys me because I don't like cabinets and drawers open. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing this week. Really fast, I wanted to kind of end this with my question. It's like Thanksgiving's coming up, which I have Thanksgiving decorations up on top of Christmas decorations, which is really weird because Thanksgiving's before Christmas, but we already have it. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So Thanksgiving's coming up, and I wanted to just kind of in the spirit of Thanksgiving. What traditions do you do for Halloween? Are there any special traditions that your family does and get together and everything? You go to all pile in a car and go to grandma's and just have this massive table or whatever. So yeah. And if it's a crazy tradition, go ahead and put it. Video response or comment below. The crazier the better, man. I'm about crazy. And so the crazier the better. If you have a video, even better, because I would love to see it, because there's probably some really cool stuff that you do, and a video would be nice. But you don't have to. You can just comment on them and be like, oh yeah, this is what we do. And it doesn't even have to be real if you want. You can just make believe. Who's gonna know? Not me. So yeah, that's my question. So I guess I'll see you guys next week. And until then,